live, but I need to get your guys' little group thing in here. It's being annoying again.
Don't ask me how my brain arrived here, because my mind is an enigma even to me.
Okay. Hi, Mains. How are you? What's up, Cody?
Hi, Minx.
Hi,
Uh,
me.
Minx!
Yes,
y'all have
It,
experienced Full Metal Alchemist, right?
both.
I, I've seen part of it, but I've not
This is a good level for you guys on the stream, maybe?
I have watched both. And the movies.
like a nerd.
Yeah.
Just getting
I
stuff
want to hear
set up,
that from
Mains.
you, Mr. Tokusatsu Common Man.
Common, man.
Tokusatsu, common man.
Yes, you're the common man.
I don't get it. Come here.
Common, 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 then
CO. Yeah,
Kamen,
yeah.
common.
I know. I get it. I get it. I
You're the
get it.
you're the common man.
Your common rider as portrayed by rapper and character actor Common.
You're common.
I don't even want it. You know what? Y'all need some Jesus. That's all I'm saying.
You don't need some
Never. I only meet with him twice a week, 3 times on holiday, and that's basically just for us to get something to drink and shoot the breeze.
Oh my god. I don't even understand.
Did you hear that he's getting tired of all these people trying to make NFTs of him?
Oh my lord. Oh my lord, Cars.
Sorry.
So, yeah, yeah, that's how I feel, mate. So, if y'all are ready, I will do my announcement. Well, my introduction.
Neat.
Alright, hello everyone, it is I, the Salem of Fables, and these are my lovely players as always. Sadly, due to life reasons, we will be down a player this week. It was almost going to be two, but luckily things changed. So yeah, we're only down one player. Hopefully they'll be able to join us soon. If not, I need to go look for random strangers and force them to play my D&D game.
Wait, Minx is a random stranger. Minx, do you want to join us?
I don't think Minx has the time to join
Minx
us.
is neither of those things.
Sorry. But no. I'm sure you could find someone random and great. I mean, we have such a huge circle of people of nerds like us now.
Right.
You know,
D-
it's
d-
amazing how many fellow nerds you can find in VTubing. It's awesome.
Mains, don't tempt me. I will legitimately ask the dog's here, Mains. He wants to play. You summoned him. I'm not even kidding. He's like literally right in my room now. Hello, doggo. What are you doing?
I heard someone talking mad shit in here. I smell it.
Seriously, that was
You
perfect timing, actually.
give the doggo man a d20, see what he does.
Okay, well,
Hey, I saw a Shiba dog roll a d20. Anything's possible. I mean, also that's a very well trained dog. I was, for it not to swallow the d20. So, yeah. Don't give your dogs dice. Oh.
I think they make like actually like big ol' rubber d20s that are
Oh
made out
yeah,
of like Kong toy material as dog toys.
they do. Yeah. But no, this was just like an actual little dice. So,
You know what?
but
I'm gonna start copying shows where sometimes where if a character randomly gets thrown in the air, they just explode. Like no questions asked why they explode, they just do.
just explode.
Yep, it's just
Oh
gonna be
no!
random. It's gonna be fine.
What's the worst
Are
that
you
could
going
happen?
are you going to explode us because we can't stay on topic?
No,
I
Yay!
think so. I think that's probably the reason.
no, if that was the case, I would have done something a long time ago. You guys are fine. But yeah, so anyway, back to the story at hand. Back to the story at hand, I guess. The introduction, pretty much, yeah, these are my lovely players as always, and can't join us this week. Sadly, second time in a row that she can't join us, but maybe someday she can. If not, I literally will probably ask VTubers if they want to join at that rate. Or I'll just
She's
force you guys to play as 3 players, like the Adventure Zone.
she's tending to loved ones right now, and so they, they people need support
Hmm.
structure and need support.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's just a caring type of person, which is good. We need those type
Mm-hmm.
of people in the world.
Also, if we're gonna be the Adventure Zone, dibs on being Clint.
Why Clint?
I mean, I don't want to start beef with the McElroys, but Clint's the one I like the most right now.
Oh, clip it, get that out there. Let the McElroys know that he's the favorite Cody.
I ain't saying shit else.
Oh my goodness.
And you can catch me in 4K saying I don't know anything about them. I know they exist and that's about it.
That's
Oh,
honestly fine, Karst.
and well, I guess some of the animatics I've seen of their stuff, but other than that, completely nothing.
That's honestly fine, Karst, because at this point, you can literally say that and be fine, but I swear to God, if you say you don't know nothing about Critical Role, at least 50, 100 people on Twitter will come at you, and it's just like, listen, not everyone is obsessed like you folks are. Stop it. Please, for the love of God, just
Uh,
enjoy your
It,
fandoms and leave us alone.
actually, it's a common rule apparently now amongst nerds that if you play D&D, even if you don't
Yeah,
watch everything, you at least have to know of their
I
existence.
refuse.
So yeah, you mean like I know of Dimension 20, but I don't watch their stuff.
I
I've seen clips.
refuse, Karst.
Dimension 20 is admittedly one of the few actual plays that has really grabbed my attention. Like, y'all know my whole obsession with Dice Funk, and Dimension 20 is the only other one that's really, like, held my held my interest.
Understandable. They do some very interesting things,
Yeah.
like fighting food.
Would anyone like to give a recap?
Let's have Sane do it since they've been quiet. Sane,
Oh,
Lil
sad.
Sane, Lil Sane that looks like Dragon Jaden on screen here. Jaden
Wow.
having a panic, you know. Oh no, they're dead.
Goodbye, Sane. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, you will be missed, dear friendo. Mm.
I don't
Oh,
know if Sane is muted intentionally or if he is not aware he's muted.
I'm not sure. Um,
Uh,
I'll. When do you guys do it?
Yeah, you're back. I that's weird. But yes, if you want to call it Margaritaville, you can. Driz, Driz. Not Driz the Erden. No, that actually sounds about right. Thank you, Cody. Feel free to give yourself a what do you call it? D yeah, DM inspiration if you don't have it. All right, so we'll pick up today's session with you guys. As Cody said, being in the wild berry forest with the with, being in the wild berry forest as you guys. Um, yes, as you guys, the quest. I'll remind you what the quest was. Well, there's two quests here. One is to locate a bunch of berries known as Mary berries. A chef. I kind of forgot to put them where you're supposed to deliver them, but we'll get to that in a second. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it's in the Berry Kingdom. Just deliver them there. You can. Right. And the second quest here is there appears to be a strange bird-like creature that has been appearing and been causing trouble because of how little information there is. You were tasked in at like you were tasked with finding any information on it, capture it if possible, or if need be, kill the creature if it seems too hostile, and or possibly destroying the and are possibly an invasive species. Something I kind of forgot to mention in the kind of something I forgot to mention in the world is there's basically a rule, just like in real life, where if you find an invasive species, you're basically allowed to either capture it or kill it before it gets too overpopulated. Such as like certain types of frogs, iguanas, and bass in Florida, I believe. Things like that. Also, feral cats, which we should honestly stop putting cats in places they don't belong because they actually do more harm than good. I love cats as much as the next person, but seriously, guys, please, for the love of God, if you have a cat in a place it's not native to, either take care of it or don't put it there. Yes, also the fact that because cats have something called toxoplasmosis in their poop, a lot of freaking kangaroos actually do die because of that. So they're kind of being killed because of, I hate to say this, but cat poop. And it's just like, really? We're better than this, guys. I love animals as much as the next person, but we gotta be realistic, please. It's so stupid. Anyway. But yeah, that's essentially it. I haven't really touched up on it yet, but that's essentially one rule everyone in the world in this place knows is if for some reason there is invasive species, it's your job to get rid of them. Even if it means semi overhunting them, if they're invasive, they have to be stopped. Lady Bumblebee hates the rule, but she understands why it needs to be. So, yeah. So, you guys are ready. I will let me know what you guys want to do in this lovely forest. Do you want to look for some berries first or try to find this weird creature? But yes, Cody, if you want to do that, you can. Just roll me a. Since you're actively looking around for any animals, because you can hear like bird cries, things like that, rustling here and there. Just you'll be able to spot some really pretty looking birds nearby. I was gonna say, just roll me a perception if you want. It won't be too high. Oh. Well, hmm. I mean, I said it wasn't too high. I'll allow you to have this one, Cody, because the forest is as lively with creatures, so you're fine. Oh my goodness. But yes, Cody. You see, as I mentioned, you do see some really pretty, really beautiful looking birds. This is really beautiful birds. You can approach them very quietly if you want to ask them some questions. You can. Mhm. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it does. Okay. Okay, thank you, Papa. Smells good. Sorry about that. Someone came over and tell me something. Uh, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I failed you. So, here's the thing. The birds look at you, Julia, and say, um, hmm, well, to be honest, we haven't seen any big birds. We've seen these weird, tiny, small birds that, they look weird. They're very gross, and they're really gross. We can't really. It's a bit deeper into the forest. We can't really tell you because they're always moving. They don't really have a nest. One of us tried following them, but she said they couldn't really find a nest. They just always seem to be moving. Maybe you'll get unlucky and you'll come across them. Um, um, hmm. The bird tries to think real quick and says, well, it's right. It just looks at you a bit confused. It's like, well, it doesn't really. It has wings, but it can't fly. Does that help? The one of the birds will look at you and say, um, they look naked. Like they look like they should have feathers, but they don't have feathers. Like they had a bad molting or something. And one of the birds is just like, maybe its butt fell. Uh, they have one eye, yeah. Because it is karst. Uh, okay. Thanks, I think. Okay. Oh my god. Oh goodness. It's okay. That happens to the best of us. Oh my god, I'll mute my phone. Hey Red, how you doing, bud? We're playing D&D. And the players are apparently have and one of the players has a mission from God apparently. Okay. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so what's the plan? Do you all want to try to use survival to figure out where the either the abyssal chickens, as Julia says, or do you want to look for the berries first? Because technically they're both in the same. They're relatively around the same area.
We could
I will look for the berries. Sweet,
yeah,
sweet berries.
we could look for the berries, but keep an eye out for the chickens
All
while
right.
we forage.
23 for them berries.
Them berries.
So I gotta ask you a question about these particular abyssal chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're from hell, does that mean that if you make them into nuggets, they're automatically spicy?
Oh my
You would think so if you cooked them right, but because of the way Big Bubba's processes and freezes and messes with all their ingredients, no, you've got to add in more spice. It's wasteful.
So okay, so I know some girls that are into spice. So
Spice Girls, really?
you know what? I'm just gonna go away. Goodbye, everybody.
You know,
Goodbye.
I'll be honest, I'd like... No, Raiko's not gonna hear my good joke.
Right, Troy
Riffing off of
literally
his joke.
left. Oh my god.
Oh god!
Get back here,
Ah.
you nerd.
Get back here!
I return.
Get back here, you nerd.
You know, Turtle, that's actually sounds intriguing. I'd like to be their lover, but I feel like I would have to get with their friends. That's nothing.
Yeah,
Strike that from the record.
you just gotta tell them what you want, what you really, really, really want.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Oh my
Mew,
god.
let's go find those berries.
Julia's following along, but as they do, they're like making war paint out of mud, like Arnie in Predator.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
goodness.
that's great, Red. That sounds amazing. Oh my god, Cody's going full on freaking fight mode apparently. Okay. Alright, so because
I and Julia are being goblins.
I know. Alright, so Mune, what is the survival for? Is it for the chickens or the berries?
The berries.
Okay.
The berry.
Alright, Mune. With your 26, you are able to
26?
23.
Sorry, my bad. I don't know why I said 26. I meant 23. My goodness gracious.
It's not like anyone's giving me guidance.
Oh,
Christ.
right. Guidance. There you go.
You don't
Slap.
need guidance. Okay.
Slap on.
Yes.
Slap on the knee.
Listen, we've learned from the last campaign that
24.
we learned from the last campaign that if we roll high, we need to see how high. We got it up to 45 last time. Let's break that record.
But listen, stop being mean to
Highest-
me.
The highest I've ever seen a player roll was a 48.
Wow.
Admittedly, this was a level 15 bard who I had loaded down with too many magical items because I'm bad at D&D economy, so I just let my players have way too much, but
More.
So just a quick heads up thingy, like announcement I want to say while I have you all here.
Yeah.
Because I want to try to make the world more unique and stuff, if you ever have any ideas for magic items or armor specifically made for your characters, feel free to let me know, mostly because as much as I like D&D as is, sometimes just being like, oh, I have plate mail, that sounds kind of dumb to me. So if you want to make plate mail out of like armor of a basilisk that's bigger than it should be or something like that, let me know. I want you guys to make unique items, but nothing that'll literally break the game yet. That's still like level 15 at best.
Gotcha.
So you're saying I have to double down on collecting those Methus hearts for my cane so I can double down on being OP as shit right now. Got it.
Just because your chain will be able to do elemental damage won't break the game. It'll literally just give you the ability to be more versatile. That's it.
But if I get more hearts than they asked for, then they can double down on more elemental damage for that
That's
specific
not how it
element.
works. Your
Crazy
weapon
talk.
is a living thing in itself. It's gonna break if you try to make it stronger too
No, it's
fast.
just going to be a fat cane, just like if you overfeed me.
Listen,
Fable.
you.
Fable, I don't feel safe. Can I get off this ride?
Yes, you can get off this right. Also, I'm 100% sure you've read stories and watched anime to understand what I'm going with. That's when you oh. Your
Oh,
weapon.
man.
Anime.
If we're going with that, then we're totally making this my cane the sword in that one manga where he just is like, oh, so delicious whenever he eats those gems from monsters.
Listen, he's slowly growing stronger. He's not going over it so fast, you are.
Why does that sound familiar?
I know this isn't what you were talking about at all, but you mentioned a sword, and for some reason, I mean, there are swords in literally every anime, but for some reason, the first sword my brain went to was not even a real sword, but Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Fool.
Oh god, me and would just always have that annoyed look face on them if that was the case.
I will give you Excalibur if you try to overfeed your weapon.
Overfeeds it turns into Excalibur. Keeps
I'm
mocking Mune.
not even gonna give you the good version. I'm gonna give you the bad version from the other anime. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted
Excalibur. Sorry.
I just wanted to let you guys know that if you ever want to make like a unique item or armor, feel free to let me know because I want to try to be more I want to try to make more unique crafting in this game, not just the same thing you see over and over in the book.
Gotcha. Let's make it busted. Understood.
Well, yeah, but not too busted, you butt.
Don't worry, I'll stick to potion crafting.
So I try to offer you guys something nice, and next thing you know, one wants to make their cane fat as hell. That's not even usable. It's like, I'm done.
You're not even doing like the. Every time I think of Kane, I think of that one thing where it's like a plague doctor walking through a park here playing Gangster Paradise.
I
Oh
know.
no.
Ah, yes, I have found the cure for the pestilence. It is my swagger. I know that's stupid me.
I always think of that series of green texts about the medieval plague doctor who's basically just like a comedy serial killer.
No, that sounds
We should play
serious.
D&D.
Yeah.
What's D&D?
All right.
I don't know.
Do not disturb.
Is there like some new? Is it like the new Dare program to teach us to not be on drugs?
Oh my god. So
No,
Mew,
no.
Say no to dice, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Don't roll. Not even
Go
once.
Hello?
Sorry, Fable.
We're done.
You died.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's having computer problems.
no, I'm fine.
Dear
My-
diary, we're
My
fine.
well, I don't know. Discord's been kind of weird today. Mine just randomly like disconnected me, then reconnected for some reason.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
So That's commercials. So basically, I was saying, Noon, with your 24, I don't know if these ones grow on trees or bushes.
No, never mind.
You're basically able to find a field filled with berry bushes with enough with the description of the Maryberry. You're able to find plenty, and everything seems to be just fine. Except something that did kind of concern you, Mune, as you all were making your way towards it. The sounds of animals started to disappear, and which once was a sound filled with lots of animal sounds, it just completely died. It just became extremely quiet, almost unnaturally quiet.
That means these berries are so delicious you die from them.
Yes, Mune, that is honestly what it means.
Sweet. I feed them to the whole party.
My God, Mune.
No, but Ian would probably think about it for a second and just be like, well, we're here for the berries. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start collecting berries whenever I reach there, unless if something happens.
Okay. You're able to acquire a handful or a like a basket full of berries quite easily, in fact.
Did they specify how many berries we needed to acquire, or is it just like
They didn't
much as
really
we
they didn't really specify. I think it was more up to how many you guys want to bring.
Gotcha.
All right. Is anyone on the lookout currently?
Oh, absolutely. Julia is doing like totally unnecessary, like Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater shoot in the underbrush.
Gregory's keeping an eye out. I rolled a perception check.
All right.
I'll keep an eye out too, and maybe should we all roll stealth?
If you want to, I think Julie just automatically rolled stealth. Just like
I almost rolled persuasion. Can I persuade for something to tell me it's there?
you, you,
Yo!
you hear
I am one with the fucking universe.
my God.
Holy
I
heck.
feel like just for roleplay reasons, I want to give myself disadvantage because I feel like Julia is like making such a scene about being stealthy that they're being counterproductive.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hey! We're not with Julia. We're not with Julia.
Let's
Just have ass dice today.
okay. So as you all stealth, you all do a pretty good job. As you all stealth, not really moving, you all see something slowly approach. You hear the sounds, Gregory, because of your 15, you hear the sounds of tiny feet moving towards
Wait.
you.
Wait, 15? I rolled a 24 for perception.
Okay, who got the 15 for percent?
That was Turtle.
Okay, that's my bad. Turtle as well, you're able to hear this. Basically, both of you hear this. You hear the sounds of tiny pitter-patting feet coming in your direction as you see this strange-looking creature. You guys ready? It's kind of gross.
I love gross.
Okay.
I am familiar with the that art is much worse than what I used. Oh God.
Oh, it's kind of like you see a shrimp, and you need to see the poop the poop line. It's kind of like that. Only now you can see where all the gizzards are.
I don't like this.
It looks
Okay.
like if Crow T Robot made a wish to become a real boy.
Ooh.
Oh my god. What? Give me a second. I wrote down how many I was supposed to have, but I lost that little note, so I gotta look up something. Where are you? Is this it?
Uh,
Yes, this is it.
is
Um,
this what Julia was expecting to see? Because these are not the abyssal chickens I'm familiar with out of character, so maybe they've made a wrong assumption.
it's a possibility, Cody, that you may have made a wrong assumption.
Yeah,
Excellent.
the abyssal chicken art I'm familiar with. Kind of looks kind of like those the graboids, like second form, like from the Tremors
The
movies.
ass blasters.
Yeah, the ass blasters.
They do look like ass blasters, yes.
They have like just like this big, like beak body. You know, don't even have like really much of a head. It's just like this big beak mouth that's part of their body, and it's like full of razor sharp teeth, and it's just it's terrifying. It's really terrifying.
Alrighty. Basically, let me give a quick description. This clumsy-looking featherless bird with a short, crane beak and no feathers or skin stares blankly at the area around it with its single eye. It's sadly the prob as its organs, you're able to see its organs held in place by a slimy, transparent membrane. They haven't noticed you yet, but they do start walking in your direction.
Oh shit!
If y'all are standing still, let me know. But yes, they don't seem to have noticed you guys, but they do seem to be walking in your direction, or it seems to be walking in your direction.
Um, 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 um.
Julia's going to lean over to Turtle and say,
It's so
"Those aren't
weird.
abyssal chickens. I think I have jumped the gun."
What kind of chickens do you think they are?
Wait. Nice.
I have no idea.
Um, um, um. Oh. Uh, uh. Gregory is going to cast darkness
Okay.
on top of them. Just kind of like uh, boom shakalaka.
Okay.
So that way they can't see us.
Okay, you cast darkness on yourself, and I'm pretty sure that's loud.
Oh no,
Them.
not us on them.
Okay. Okay.
He's just conjuring a field of darkness.
Okay. So, Kars, as you cast a field of darkness on them, they appear to be a bit confused. They don't seem to notice it, or they're not able to see in the darkness, but something weird
I'm,
about them.
I'm kind of hoping that they're like other birds, you know, like when it goes dark, they's like, oh, it's nighttime, time to sleep.
It's possible. Well, you're
You
not.
know?
Yeah, but at the moment, Gregory's not sure.
Yep, Gregory doesn't know. He's just gonna like scoot on over to Mune, like, Mune, hurry.
Oh, by the way, something I wanted to mention is as soon as you saw them, they did seem as though they were trying to squawk, but no matter what they did, no sound came out of them. Like
Oh,
came out
that's
of their
weird.
beak. And they had a weird jerky. They had a weird jerky slash clumsy movement to them.
Okay. Real jerks. Okay. Uh, Gregory's just gonna like whisper to uh Julia and Turtle. Like, oh no, he actually, oh, he has message now. He's gonna cast a message and send them a message. And like, get over here.
What? What's up?
Let's pick these berries quickly.
Yeah, thank you, Papa.
Okay, I shall. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll do so.
What? No, no, what?
I heard somebody saying no thank you, so I was like just trying to be nice.
No, I said hurry and pick these berries with us.
I think these are our targets. We should probably, like, since we've got them here, we should take care of them.
Okay, fine. Well, my darkness won't last much longer, so if you're gonna do something, you should probably do it. Oh wait, no, correction. It lasts 10 minutes. I am stupid.
Stop saying that about yourself. You're not stupid.
I apparently can't read my own cards.
You should ask your stars to read the cards for you.
Oh.
So if you guys want to do something, I don't know if, or if you just want me to drop the darkness, we can, or it's just like,
Uh,
Well, the question is, are they actually evil? Evil.
where's a paladin when we need
Well.
one?
Where's the paladin?
I don't think that necessarily is the question. We know they're, like, causing problems and need to be culled.
They're an invasive species.
Yeah, Julia's gonna, like, try and creep up to the edge of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Should I, like, roll for that, or am I good?
Let's see. I'm still going off what their stealth has, and because they're honestly in darkness, they won't be able to notice you, so you're pretty much fine.
Woo!
That being the case, Julia's gonna cast Burning Hands into the darkness and hope they get them.
Okay.
Hell yeah! Oh, how nice of them to bunch up for us.
Alright, fine, curse. I'm just purely out of spite for you, mister.
Hey, you're a DM. You're supposed to spite us.
I just looked. I was kind of hoping I had something like to create rain in a specific area, because if just like chickens kind of deal, I was hoping when they would just look up with their mouths open and just drown themselves.
You're evil.
Oh my god, that's not a
Oh.
thing.
It does happen though.
Well, yeah, but Cody, if you want to use your burning hands, go for it.
Oh my goodness.
Let me know. I think.
All right.
Let me know basic level or higher.
It's level 2 because that's where my warlock spells are at right now, but yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Let me roll collective frickin' total 6 saving throws. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, it's
Well, would
only,
I hit all of them?
Oh,
no, only two are hit. Sorry, here, I'll
yeah, no,
oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're right too. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so that's me.
there you go.
Alright,
wanna-
so Cody, you're able to hit 2 of them, and they both fail.
All right. That's...
Also, for some reason, a strange kobold named Jerry Rig appears in the world and summons the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Sorry, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. My bad.
Oh no.
Are they
Why?
from Brooklyn?
Yes, they're possibly from Brooklyn.
Do they scream Brooklyn Rage?
Yes.
God dang it.
If not, they do now. That's a thing. All right, Cody. As your spell hits both of them, something you're not able to see. You're not able to see it, but let's say, yeah, you're not able to see it because because of the fact that darkness eats up all light. But you begin to hear the sounds of the creatures running towards the direction of where you all are.
Oh fuck.
And with that, I need you all to roll me initiative.
Woo!
We're in trouble.
We're gonna
Yes.
die.
Oh, by the way, as soon as combat happens, like as soon as they all come out, Julia, you notice that they all collectively are staring at you. Not Turtle, but you.
Uh-oh.
They want to feast on your flesh.
Oh my God,
Double piss.
Double fist indeed.
Also, Fable, I can totally turn into these creatures now, right?
No.
What? What the fuck?
They're not beasts.
Is that gonna be something you ask every single session from this point on?
What do you mean from this point? I've always asked this.
Also, apparently one rolled a natural 20 on their initiative.
Yep.
That's so yeah.
Oh no.
Alrighty, if y'all are ready.
We yucked up.
Okay, so y'all are ready.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Alright, Julia. First in initiative order is the oops, that one's not dead, that's but good. Alright, first in initiative order, the proactive. Oh crap, what's this? Oh. This one. Bud.
Protractive?
Proactive? Alright, this one is gonna make a peck attack against you, Julia. Okay, alright, Julia, does a 21 hit you?
Oh shit.
Would you believe me if I said it doesn't hit my level 4 warlock?
I would totally believe that, yes. Because you guys are madness incarnate.
Well, you shouldn't believe it because it's not true. It definitely hits me.
God damn.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, give me a second because this thing is not rolling the way I wanted it to. So,
Uh-oh, we got scuff.
Gotta have the scuff.
alright, so Cody, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. For now.
Alright, Julia, it's your turn.
Right. Julia will... They're gonna use their bonus action for Nimble Escape to get around the other side of the these ones.
Okay. Alright.
And oh,
Yes, Cody?
well, you said all right, like something else was gonna happen.
No, I was just like, alrighty.
Ah, gotcha. But yeah, then they're going to, from that vantage point, blast them again with burning hands.
Okay.
Oh dang.
Julia, as well as you, Turtle. Well, because you're both are very close. Something you notice. They seem to follow Julia's movements almost in unison. Like each one of them is keeping an eye on Julia as they run.
Her singular eye.
Yeah, there's singular eye. But
Oh
yeah,
dear.
but all right, Cody, go for it. Also, I like Cody. They all have Sentinel, and I'm afraid they all hit you.
Wait,
I'm, I'm,
what?
I'm kidding. Of course they don't have Sentinel. That'd be weird.
That'd be
Unless,
scary.
His Sentinel and Polearm Mastery.
Oh god.
yeah, they're essentially an 8th level freaking adventurer, or just someone with those abilities. All right, Cody, you want to hit these three? I bet. I believe.
Yep.
Alrighty, let me roll three more deck saves. One.
While I'm thinking of it, I'm also going to use my presenter feature that lets me upcast it an
Mhm.
extra slot, so that's going to do an extra d6 of damage once the damage is calculated.
Alrighty.
Nice.
They all failed.
Alright.
Impressive.
Pee pee poo poo. Hi Kim, thanks for the lurk. Okay, so total of 19 points of damage to all of them. Nice.
Wow.
It's actually really good.
All right. That's a pretty good ability,
Yeah.
especially. I mean, especially for a warlock who like just has high level slot. Only high level slots.
Alright, so here's the thing. Cody, this one, the one in front of you, because it failed, it died. It had actually 19 points of 19 points, so it's dead now.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Cody, you killed the entertaining one. Now your entertainment is dead. Give me the
No, that's
stats.
what turtles for.
Oh my god, so
What am I
rude.
for?
Entertainment.
I mean,
You're trying to become a bard, right?
yeah, I already am a bard.
Oh, that's right. You did multi-class.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Alright. Alright, Julie, is that the end of your turn?
The only thing I have left is 5 feet of movement, which I guess I'll use to kind of back up, but
Okay.
probably not going to do me much good, but I feel like Julia would do it anyway.
Okay. The Blight. How do I play this? Turtle hasn't really done anything. So Julia, this one is gonna come after you.
That's illegal.
It is illegal. Alright, I'm pretty sure a 6 will hit you. So I'm sorry to say, Cody. No, I'm kidding. They rolled a 6, so they don't hit you, bud. You're fine. This one. Oops. Why did I say? This one is actually going to try to make an attack against. Let me see. They're kind of like chickens, so they're really stupid.
What's their intelligence?
Literally a 2.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty dumb. Yeah.
They kind of have it, and they kind of want to try to. Alrighty. Well, Turtle, this one is gonna pull a really dumb and go after Julia. So you have an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Pull short sword and stab, stab, stab.
Okay.
Yeah. Stabby, stab, stab, stab.
I feel like if my pattern recognition is right, I think these are probably undead.
22. Alright, nice. 22 will definitely hit.
I'm wondering, does my Swarm Keeper ability kick in at this during this? The one with the exploding turtles or not?
I think so. I haven't really read too much into Swarmkeeper, but my
Can I-
assumption
can I-
is it's always active.
Can I make a quick meandering gander?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm already loading up D&D Beyond because a lot of times it's easier just find it on there.
Yeah, because my assumption is that Swarmkeeper's abilities are always active.
Oh, is it not on your sheet?
Oh, it is, but sometimes it's a little easier to find.
Oh, okay.
Oh, on each of your turns, so no, this doesn't count.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's fine. I got a 22. That's a 10. I hit it with literally max damage.
Alright, so you hit it with a. So you hit it with. Alright, so you hit it with a 10. Nice. Turtle, as you cut into the creature. See.
Oh,
Yes?
uh, nothing you need to worry about. I just remembered my Fiend Pact gives me temp HP because I killed the one.
Oh, nice.
I'm surprised you haven't used that, because you killed a couple things before. And I always wanted to bring it up, but I'm like, I'll let Cody figure that one out.
Easy to forget.
I don't get hit a lot because I usually stay back into blast, but
That's true.
that doesn't always work.
Alright. Turtle, I need you to make me a dex save.
A dex save?
Yes, a dexterity
I'm
save.
not good at those.
Oh my gosh, you're very athletic.
25.
Alrighty. Let's see. The creature doesn't see it on the. Okay. Turtle, as soon as you cut into the creature, its blood, its strange, blue, sorry, not blue, its strange green blood squirts at you. You're able to dodge it, but as you look at it on the ground, it has this strange acidic feeling to it. It's the fact that it actually sizzles on the ground. Alrighty. Did I already roll
Well,
for it?
that's not normal.
Oh, it is not.
That's-
So.
At least the Gregory is not.
It's a bug hunt. Oh my god. Does an 11 hit you, Julia?
Nope.
Okay.
Bug snack.
This one, now being aware of Turtle, is gonna try to make an attack against you. Here comes a peck attack. Okay, does a 20 hit you, Turtle?
Let me check.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it hits me.
Okay.
That
Okay.
long drawn out.
So you take a total of 5 piercing damage.
Alright, piercing damage.
Yes, I'm
Oh
sorry.
no.
Careful. Fable might fuck us up.
That's true.
This
That's
is
true. I feel like I'm tempting fate.
This
You
is
are.
gonna come after you. It's gonna try to make a peck attack against you.
Gregory's just being back here being a good little boy.
I'm pretty sure. A crit fail of 4 will not hit you. So yeah, you're fine. Turtle, it's your turn.
Alright. First up, Hunter's Mark.
Which one?
The one directly in front of me. Have we had a long rest since the last time we were here?
Yeah, you had a long
Yeah.
rest.
Okay, it's sometimes a little hard to tell.
Yeah, you guys usually have long rests between your travels.
So long rest, the one right in front of me.
Okay.
And
Marked.
and I'm going to slap it with my sword.
All right, go for it.
And just that.
19.
19 will definitely hit.
And with exploding baby turtles and Hunter's Mark, that is a total of 14.
Alrighty. Turtle, you were able to kill this one. How do you want to do it?
Are we killing these or are we just letting them go? Like no, I think these are evil. These look evil. These look terrifying. I'm pretty sure these are evil. Never mind.
Turtle, roll me another saving throw, please.
Yes.
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
don't know if you can judge evil by appearances, but I'll say we were definitely paid to get rid of them.
Okay, then I am just going to slice into its belly and just see like the whole thing just come flowing out. And I say to myself, "Oh shit, that's right. I completely forgot about that."
Oh my god. Alright, Turtle, as you slice into this creature, more of its acidic blood tries to land on you, but you're able to dodge it quite perfectly, in fact.
Hello, Otis.
Nimble. Otis, hello, doggy.
Is there anything else you want to do, Turtle?
Uh, I already used about the only thing I do is movement, but if I move, I'm gonna get hit. So no, I think I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay. Gregory, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Gregory is not wanting any of this.
What a baby.
So he's gonna be support right now. Oh, Mune goes right after him. Okay. Let's see. I guess he'll come down here just to make sure he's within range of everyone. He's for his action, he is going to draw from his deck, his grandpa's deck. Let's see. Roll real quick here. And he draws the arrow, which grants 1 extra attack when you take the attack action. I think I will give that to Turtle, since Turtle usually attacks more often than Julia. Julia, you tend to use usually more tend to Eldritch Blast, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, so Turtle, a card gets thrown at you, and you are now empowered. So when you attack, you feel like you can attack more speedily. It's like you can attack twice. And then for my bonus action, Gregory is going to cast on himself Sanctuary.
Okay.
So he is now sanctified. And so if they try to attack him, they have to make a wisdom save.
Alrighty. Mune, it's your turn. Mune?
Time for Mune to transform. Uh-oh. Did we lose Sane again?
Let's see. Probably?
Holy shield!
Alright,
Mic on.
mic on.
My cough.
No, that's a terrible book. Get out.
God.
Alright. I'm going to just. I feel like it's a waste to wild shape. But then again, it is chicken. Literally chicken. I'm going to wild shape
Okay.
to dire wolf. So I move away. Disappear me. There we go. He should have full health.
Yep. You should have full health.
There you go. So you know what I'm gonna do? Go up here and eat them.
Also, so you know.
Impact tactics 2 technically for the top one.
Alright, so you're gonna eat the top one?
This
Yeah,
stuff is
so-
water soluble.
Alright, roll me that attack, Mune. Alright, 14 will definitely hit. Alright, for 11 piercing damage. Oh my. Alright, Mune, I also need you to roll me a dexterity save, please.
I don't wanna. I forgot. As a druid, I can just use my normal one, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. 14.
Alright, you're able to dodge, which is kind of weird because you're literally biting into it, but you're able to avoid its acidic blood on you.
I mean, I go for the neck, obviously. That's gonna squirt the other way at, like, their other chicken.
I guess so.
Yeah. So they have to make a dexterity save.
I'm not having them roll a dexterity save.
Wow, I give you logic and this is what you do?
Oh my god, you give me insanity, is what you do.
Good. Alright, and that ends my turn.
Okay. That one's dead. The proactive one. It sees a giant. It sees a. I was gonna say lizard. Oh my god. It sees a giant wolf, and its stupid brain thinks I can take it.
No, I did think it was a lizard.
Just
Okay,
like a real rooster.
that is true. All right, Mune. The this creature that thinks you're a lizard. It rolls. Does a 15 hit?
Oh, are you talking to me? Who?
Who's gonna hit?
Mune.
Mune. Oh, I think 15 hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Does it? Let's see. 14. So, yeah.
All right. For 5 piercing damage.
Hold it, right?
A chicken. Yep. The worst kind of chicken. All right. So that's the end of its turn. That's the end of its turn. Julia, it's your turn.
All right. Julia does not like where they're at, so they're going to use a bonus action to disengage. uh, and they are going to go over here
Okay.
and blast this boy.
Blast. It's the only way I started blasting. Alright, Julia. You can do it. I believe in you. Holy moly.
Hey, yo! Really can do it. Fuck yeah.
Alright, so Julia, you are able to literally, I guess, blow this one up with your Eldritch Blast attack. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so this one explodes. It's in a gross mess of grossness.
Julia reaches where they're going, like skids to a halt and whips around kind of clumsily, and just by sheer dumb luck, gets it right in the transparent organ sac.
Ooh.
Ooh. Dang.
Alright. Very gross. Very cool, but very gross. That's the initiative order, the polite one. It's gonna come after Mune because it also thinks you're a giant lizard. And that it's also really dumb and doesn't understand that it can't take you out. I'm pretty sure Sitz will miss. This one's dead, this one's dead, this one's dead. Turtle, back to you.
All right.
Fuck him up.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go over to the one with Mew, and I'm going to use my bonus action to switch Hunter's Mark to that guy.
All right.
And short sword. Going to go on a hunch and say a 24 is gonna hit.
Sadly, this thing begins to mutate in live action, so it doesn't hit. No, that actually hits. All
so
right.
that 15.
Yep. Turtle, how do you want to do it?
You know what? I'm gonna do it again, but this time when I slice upward, the little baby turtle, like instead of exploding on impact, like goes inside, goes, "Oh, this is pretty nice. Oh well, boom!" and just explodes inside of it.
Oh Oh my goodness gracious almighty.
God,
Was that too dark?
that is
No.
that is morbid.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm gonna give this guy
Mind
more
turtle.
targets.
Okay.
Nah,
Hmm?
it's not bad.
I'm gonna
I said mind turtle. Oh, sorry.
I thought you were saying mine, comma turtle, like I had took your prey or something. I don't know why.
Send up some nice one track.
Just to let you know, I backflip over the body to go to the next end.
Okay, can I just have a performance just to see how well you do the backflip? It won't really
Can I-
affect much anything, but yes.
Fail, 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 fail.
Okay, can I argue acrobatics?
Yeah, sure, why not? I just want to see how you
20.
do as well. Alright, you somehow do a triple backflip while doing it. I don't know.
But how good does it look? I need a performance roll to see how good it looks. Gross.
Sloppy, but still, we're talking like season 2 of Power Rangers when they started doing their own thing, but they still didn't have the budget for it.
Haha, I'm a Power Ranger.
Oh my god. Okay. That's an initiative order. Gregory, it's your turn, bud.
Oh wait, Turtle, did you take your second attack?
What do you mean oh, that's right. I forgot you gave me that.
Mhm.
Fuck. Okay. Gregory, is it okay if I attack?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, Turtle, go for it.
I mean,
playing,
not Gregory. Fuck, I forgot your name, your character name, Cody. I'm sorry.
Julia.
Julia.
It's right under this his
Sorry.
picture.
Was muted.
Oh.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh wait, no, it's Gregory's turn anyway. But Gregory is.
I'm playing support.
I confused the goblins. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
Oh
That's
my god.
22
Nice.
damage.
I just want to say you overkilled it because you just needed a 9 for this one, but you
Hey.
obliterated it.
I rolled 3 6s.
Wow.
Jesus.
Max damage.
Let's just say, can I like while I'm doing that backflip, I just do this like flourish where I just slide my sword and let's do it a quick landing.
Yes.
And
Yes, you
and
can.
as I make that landing, the baby turtle hops on its back and says, "Damn, that was cool!" Boom, down it goes.
Oh my god. Alrighty, with that, you guys have done it. You have defeated these weird creatures,
Oh.
which are apparently
Dang.
called
Thank you for
Omniraptor.
So I consume their flesh to be able to turn into one of them later.
No.
No!
I'm going Quina on this.
They're
Wait, they're called Omniraptors?
apparently.
But that's an actual dinosaur.
I know. Or
Do you not know what chickens are?
well, it's not
You killed a
Omniraptor, but it's
dinosaur.
spelled like this.
How could you, right?
I don't think-
Something like
I don't think that thing looked accurate to the paleontological record.
No, it doesn't, because I looked up the name and I literally got actual dinosaurs when Google decided to fix the naming sense. Because it's just like, oh, are you looking for this? Like, yes. Well, no, but still, thank you. It was like one of those moments with Google. It's like, no, but those are cool. Thank you, Google. I appreciate you. But yeah, this is what they're called. I wrote it in the chat. And Foundry, I mean.
Okay.
Are renowned raps. I don't get it.
Orniraptor, which I think might be redundant, because doesn't the Latin prefix orna just mean like bird?
I'll be
And
honest.
raptors are just predatory birds.
I'll be honest, Cody. I don't get the naming sense of Cobalt Press. I really don't. They're weird. But yes, these things are. Okay, Mune, I'm gonna be 100% with you. These are technically monstrosities. You're gonna have to work for it if you want to learn how to turn into this. I don't understand why you would want to. These things are absolutely disgusting.
Because Mune wants more power.
I feel like this is sane doing what I did by trying to convince you to give me a railgun for the last few years.
Yes. Give me all the forms for more power.
Ah, yes,
Aw,
I forgot.
power.
I forgot Mune canonly worked at freaking Starbucks, so they're very edgy and angry all the time.
Yes. I had to deal with those type of customers.
Oh no. You poor soul.
Exactly. This is why I get more power, so I can become manager.
So I can
And then-
become bad. Oh my god.
And then you can tell all the Karens to fuck off.
Oh my god.
Yes, the real lore is Mew needs the power, like the greatest power, to be able to rival those of Karen's.
Oh my god.
Now I am become manager, destroyer of worlds.
Yes, I shall become manager.
You can
What
tell them
Karens
all
fear
to
the most.
tell them
Okay.
all to shut up.
Alright, so
Oh.
no assistant manager. Oh my god. I like how Mech is just summoning freaking dual monsters cards and apparently you're now an assistant manager. That's fun. So yes, just for my own sake, so I can write it down. How many berries did you get, Ian, in total?
I don't know. We were just trying to pick as many as we could
That's
while
I'll
those
prob-
birds were breathing down our neck.
that's true. Mew, just roll me a D20, please.
Come on, roll high. Roll high. Roll high. Come on.
Mew?
Roll high, Mune. I'll roll because I was with Mune picking berries.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I was with Mutant picking berries.
Apparently, I only picked one berry before I started panicking.
Can I roll for
Wait,
that?
did you want me to roll too, or
Yeah,
is this just
yeah,
Well,
go for
they're
it.
asking you to roll, but she didn't say anything.
So-
my bead?
Is it
I think I cut out
D20?
there.
Yeah,
Is it a D20?
yeah, go for it. Both of you can if you want to. Just 'cause.
8, 10.
10 plus 8.
19 berries.
So a total of 19 berries. Gotcha. Not bad.
Together, we almost got max.
Yeah, you guys almost got full on max number of berries, apparently. It was Karsten.
In the grown picking berries.
Damn,
Oh, in the grove picking berries.
I didn't know we were playing Clue, Karst. I can't believe you're the murderer. How
I've gotten
dare
good at figuring out Mechwolf's mistypes.
I actually do have one form of D&D version of Clue.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah, but you may not like it, Fable.
Oh, no. Why?
It's literally Critical Role Clue.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah.
Also, Fable,
that's-
can we make it a perfect 20 and say Lumi's still sleeping on Mean's shoulder, swatted one into the basket?
Sure, because I want
Yes.
Louis- 'cause I want
Perfect
Louis
20.
to feel like they're included.
Yeah.
No, my goodness. All right, I'll write that down for my own notes. All right. So, what do you guys want to do now? Now that you're done with these creatures.
Was there anything else to do here, or?
That was it, actually. Just figure out,
Oh.
hunt those things and get a bunch of berries.
Then we go to our next mission up north, or
Should-
that detour.
Should we harvest anything from these guys?
Yeah, do we like
Well, their blood
Now
is
that-
acidic, so Is there
now
really
that
any-
Julia's like seen them Do they have any idea what these dealies are?
The best thing I could
Whether they're good eating?
well, Julia, from what you've seen, is they have a strange sense where it seems that whenever one of you move, they instinctively all attack you at once, like the creature that moved. And Mune's right; they do have a strange acidic blood to it. It's possible that they may or may not have like some form of chemical, like not sorry, call it what's the word? Something that you can use in alchemy, but it may probably best you don't actually eat them because they're very acidic as hell.
Hmm.
Yeah. Gregory could maybe use acid blood for alchemy.
Yeah,
Yeah, potentially. I could use it as like a dissolvent for maybe some materials. Um, Gregory will just kind of like very cautiously, scared, come over and take a couple vials of their acid blood.
all right, go for it, Gregory.
Okay. So, do I need to roll anything for this, or?
Yeah, since you're dealing with a very dangerous, when you're dealing with like a very dangerous substance such as acid, I would
Mhm.
say possibly a what do you call it? Survival check, please. Since you're working
Okay.
with a dangerous chemical and you're trying to be as careful as possible.
All right. He's gonna guide himself, put on his gloves, and it's like, okay, steady, steady.
This is beautiful. I accept this.
No.
Oh my god.
Now it's my turn.
My gloves! My gloves!
And
Dang
you're
it.
not.
Now you gotta get new gloves.
Can I roll a survival check too?
Yeah, if you want to help Gregory, you can. It is possible. You have like 6 of them. You can try it.
Oh, I'm not helping Gregory. I'm just doing this for the lulz to do better than him.
Okay. Mune's just being a butt.
I
Yep.
remember.
We got 2 of them then.
I remember for 3.5 freaking years,
Oh
it
my
became a meme for us that I couldn't roll survival for shit.
And
And
now it's
now here
Gregory's
we
turn.
are.
But I'm so good at survival. Well, I'm not proficient, but I still have a +5. And my guidance, and I rolled a nat 1. I rolled a 1 and a 1. Ah.
It happens, Karst. It happens.
I could do better. I could do better, coach. I
Believe me.
promise. Let me show you. I could do better. Ah!
All right, if you want, we can say, well, because Mune's not helping, Mune's just being a butt, and I think just juggling at this
I'm
point.
doing it on my own, chicken.
Yes. We can say you get like probably, I want to say at least probably like, 4 vials worth of this weird acidic blood for you if you want to use it, Karst.
Okay. I'll put down acidic abyssal chicken blood.
And how many do I get?
Well, Mune, if you want it, you can get well basically they're kind of the size of a chicken, like an actual normal chicken, so they're quite small. So if you want it, I can say you can get 1 vial's worth.
What? He gets 4 and I only get 1
I imagine
after that 22 roll. How dare you?
I imagine because Turtle gave some of the blood to Gregory, that's why. But you know what? Fine. You get 2 vials worth. How's that sound?
So glares at, gets a natural 1, and then gets more. How dare you?
It's because I'm combining turtles with Gregory's, you butt.
Nah, it's too late. It's too late.
Oh
We already know who your favorite is.
Oh my god.
It's me.
I am done with you. I am so done with you.
So 2 vials?
Yes, 2 vials worth of acidic blood.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So yes, that you guys are done. You now have some strange acidic blood from the strange creature. And yes. You're welcome.
And 20 berries or 19 berries.
Well, I say it's 20 because Lumi helped out subconsciously. But
Oh,
yes,
okay.
you now have 20 Mary berries.
Got us that additional 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, says Julia, it's obviously a bad idea to just, like, drink acidic chicken blood.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But plenty of dangerous things can be rendered edible.
Julia? Julia, what are you thinking?
People make liquor with snake venom. The spicy substance in hot peppers is literally an insecticide.
Okay. What are you getting at?
I mean, nothing specifically, I'm just wondering about the possibilities.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if we should risk it. It might be a bad idea.
Back burner.
Okay. So thoughts for later, I suppose. Where do you guys want to go next?
The mall.
The mall?
We're at where are we at?
You're at 4.
So we should go to 2.
Okay. Is that where you guys?
Y'all didn't hear me yell out to adventure.
Nope.
Sadly,
Nope.
no, we didn't hear that.
Savage.
Well, I see
Sorry.
how it is. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh my god.
No, we can go to adventure together.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's
But
go.
you have to sing the song though.
What song?
Adventure time.
Oh, let's not get sued.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. Going to very distant lands. With Mune the dog and Turtle the demon.
What are you
Fun that never
saying?
ends. It's adventure
You realize
time.
that's offensive to me, right? I'm not a
Ah.
demon. I'm a tiefling.
With demon blood in them, yes.
But that's not the same.
A demon.
True, it's not. It's not.
So basically, you're like, oh yeah, sure, he's a demon. She's a demon. Looks like a demon. You realize that's not a term that you can say, about tieflings, right?
Yes.
Now, why'd you say it?
Because it flowed with the song best.
So what you're saying is you're fine with saying terms that are politically correct as long as they fit the song.
Okay, look. I'm not a bard, okay?
I can
don't
plainly
make
hear
music.
that.
Okay, so, and you weren't gonna do it, so someone had to step up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it because you're poor.
How dare you?
You were
Also-
gonna give me money
Why should I give you money?
because I'm singing a song.
Yeah, it's for us, not for like a group of people.
Exactly. I ain't gonna give out the goods for free.
What goods?
The music goods.
The, we're not asking for pomp and circumstance, just a lively tune for the yeah, what? Uh,
Turtle,
I-
do you
Hmm?
do you by any chance know that song that was playing at the festival where we all signed up and started working together? Had that one stuck in my head and I can't. It's bugging me.
What was the name of the song? Do I know the
I
name
don't
of the song?
remember. I just there
Fable?
was a song.
Yeah.
there's something about down by the river.
I thought it was like Star of the County Down or something like that.
Oh my. Cody, are you by chance talking about the melody you all heard? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Julia doesn't know in character that it was some sort of magic thing that they all heard a different melody.
Makes sense.
Either way, I'll just sing Star of the County Down as we're going.
Okay, turtles.
Fair enough.
Buddy as
Born
always.
in last July. Born in green, the sweet Colleen.
Oh my goodness.
It's an actual song, by the way.
I had a feeling.
It's
yeah,
it's-
what's his name? Plays a very good cover of it.
yeah,
Dang it, what's his name?
like Calm McGinnis or something like that.
Yes. Cole
Yeah.
McGinnis.
It's a traditional Irish song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys start to make your way to the area while having this weird discussion.
Don't know why every time I see that particular emote in chat, I think of Chris and I miss him.
He'll be hopefully be joining us soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too. I miss his weird brand of silly nonsense.
I hope we can one day do a one shot with all 6 of the chaotic comets together again.
I have ideas. I have an idea I think will be perfect, but I need all of you here.
Level 20 chaotic comets. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. And I can spite Dustshy for reasons.
Wow, why are you bringing Dustshy in this? She's not involved in any way.
You know what she did.
No, she did nothing. She was a sweet, innocent girl.
She was never innocent. She was evil. I'm pretty
You
sure
son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure she murdered a man just to watch him die.
To be fair, that man like tweeted racist comments 8 years ago, so it's fair.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
what?
I don't
What are
know.
we even talking about anymore? Are we talking about Irish songs by the Irish Rovers, or are we talking about something else now?
I
I've
have
lost
Maybe
no
something
idea.
else.
So,
I don't know. Yes, Cody.
Julia starts humming Whiskey in the Jar, and travel happens.
Yes, travel does happen. Let me give you guys a quick recap of what you're doing in this one.
Gregory's gonna hum the character creation song from Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let me give you guys a quick recap. Quest number 2 is to catch a small group of shadow mastiffs who have been attacking the small town of Golden Jelly. That's what you gotta do.
Just some doggos. That couldn't be too hard. It scared the shit out of me.
Yes, Dashai did kill a man on Twitter too. On the man who said something on Twitter. Yes.
Anyway, off to adventures we go.
All right.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friend.
As soon as it does take you a while. It takes you a little bit of time to get there, but by the time you do make it to the small village, which is kind of like almost a hamlet at this point, the small village, you basically see that it does seem to be a bit boarded up at the moment. They have a small makeshift barricade blocking it off. As soon as they do see you, someone wearing very unkept armor, almost very makeshift. It doesn't even look like it's properly been. It looks like it's leather armor, but it hasn't been kept properly fixed up and everything. He looks at you and says, "What are you all doing? It's almost late. Get in here right now before those blasted creatures come after you. Come on, hurry."
I don't wanna.
Okay, fine. You'll deal with them then, I suppose.
All right, you twisted my leg. Let's go.
You shall be the first to die.
Doesn't say that, but essentially yes. No, my goodness gracious. But yes, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, just got something in my throat. I'm fine. Basically, this is what happens. As soon as you guys enter, the makeshift guard says, greetings, friends. I apologize for my attitude, but you gotta understand, we've been having trouble with these strange, dog creatures that have been appearing at night lately. We're not really sure where they came from. We just know that they've been causing a ruckus and essentially killing some of our cattle lately. We almost had one of them almost actually killed one of our residents, but we were able to patch him up in time, so we're very thankful for that. What brings you all here? Especially since it's almost late at night.
Money.
Your problem, in fact. We're representatives of the Adventuring Guild in the Berry Candy
Berry
Berry Kingdom. Yep.
This place? Yeah.
And we're here to help out with the dogs.
Oh, thank the gods. Alright. I'll answer everything I can for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but be warned, those creatures do mostly come out at night, and it's almost nighttime. In about an hour or two, it should be when they begin to appear.
So they mostly come out at night? At night?
Yes. They're strange creatures that they appear to love the cover at night. Their fur is as dark as the night sky itself, actually.
Oh my god. It's werewolves.
They don't sound like werewolves.
You know, we should call in a specialist. Sure, do you know any werewolf specialist?
Nope. Don't know a single one.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Darn. All right.
Why would I know werewolves?
I don't know. I thought you might know a specialist.
What makes you think I know a specialist? I don't carry silver with it. I don't know anything about. I never talk. This has never been a subject I've ever brought up at any point in our terms of endearment.
But you always say you know a lot of things.
I don't
No.
say that.
A lot of stories about stuff, and you know.
I know a lot of stories and stuff. I'm a bard. What do you expect?
So I thought you would know a story about. I don't know. Well, you don't have to forget it.
I don't know a story about what. Forget it.
Julia looks into the camera like they're in the office.
Oh my god, Julia, why? Why do you proceed to look into the office? I don't know what I'm saying.
Just staring at the camera.
I'm I mean, if you want to get some ideas of where we could go to that Wolfhaven place. They probably have some idea about wolves there.
Ah,
I think the ad said shadow mastiffs, so we're probably not dealing with werewolves. So, Mr. I didn't catch your name, Sir
Um,
Guard.
right. My name.
Ow.
Yeah, very generic human name.
Ow.
Damn it.
Oh, that sounds suspicious right there.
That's
It
me,
is
you.
ridiculous.
Oh,
I said that was me, dude.
you kind of did it in the voice, so I kind of was like, "Is he saying this in person?"
Oh,
Harold.
that's
His name
fine.
is Harold.
Yes, okay, his name will be Harold. But no, his name is Harold, so he does say this, like, oh, right, my name is Harold. Normally I'm a farmer by trade that dabbles in hunting from time to time, but this is even beyond what I'm used to hunting. Small game and other quails and stuff is fine, but not this. Is Amir's right for really quiet? I think he stepped
Like,
away from his mic, maybe.
no, I'm well, okay. I'm not like on top of it, so probably that might be why.
Maybe? You sounded fine to
Savage.
me.
I see.
Ow!
Let me raise your volume a little by like 10% just in case. Because you sounded fine to me, bud.
Yeah,
By
that could be your personal settings for like your headset and stuff.
the way, just to let you guys know, Casper did get back from his appointment today. He is okay.
Oh,
He
that's
he he,
good.
he healthy boy.
Well, mostly he's been tearing out. He's been overly licking himself, so his fur's been disappearing in patches.
Oh,
Mm,
I've had that with pets before.
yeah.
He's. I think he's stressed because he keeps losing to Lulu.
He keeps losing. Oh no.
Oh, dear.
That's both funny and sad at the same time. Getting stressed about that. Casper. There's more important things than winning a fight.
Alright. So, yes, his name is Harold. He mentions that he was a hunter by trade. Well, a farmer by trade and a hunter by. But yeah, he's used to hunting more small game, like quails, things like that. Does any. Hopefully, if you all are right and you are from the Adventurers Guild, you can hopefully get rid of these things. Normally, when it comes to these kind of things, we would ask you to get rid of the creatures by killing them. However, we were told that the guild is interested in that. Apparently, the guild, from what little they told me, the guild says that these creatures might be tied to an investigation. They're what? Two words. Give me a second, my brain. They might be tied to a criminal they're going after, so they want to capture them to find out what they can from them. So yes, if you were able to catch them, we would happily pay you the amount the guild promised to you.
All right. Uh, Gregory's just gonna look to the rest of you guys. Any of you have any ideas how to approach this? This
Nope.
No? It's not in your wheelhouse in any wait. Julia, what about you?
What can you tell us about their behavior, Harold? Uh, is there like a specific place they're targeting more, or?
From what I understand, they appear to target. They've been attacking Mr. Jenkins's house a lot. Basically, he has a bunch of cows and a lot of small game like chickens. I think maybe the mastiffs, being bigger than them, go after the chickens, easy prey, things like that. From what
So-
I can tell, they have very basic animalistic instincts, like a pack of wild dogs or a pack of wild wolves would. They travel in packs and hunt small creatures.
Hmm.
Is there any way you can tell Leroy get Leroy to give us some more info, or
Leroy
We
Jenkins.
can. I guess we can. Yeah, you. Well, I'll be able to ask him. Maybe he'll. Hopefully, he can figure something out.
L?
What I can, from what as I mentioned before, the attacks only come out at night. We're not sure why. Maybe it's because of the fact that I'll be 100% honest. I don't actually know why they're called Shadow Masters. I've only ever seen a normal Mastiff. Why is this thing called a Shadow? What is it that
I could
makes it so
probably because they're
special?
made out.
Mhm.
They might just be like made out of shadow or something.
Ah.
Okay, you make a very fair point.
I mean, I feel like I know we're kind of beating around the bush here, but I kind of do feel like it's a name that kind of like nomenclature kind of just feels like it would fit to just name it that.
All right.
So you're saying that they just named it what it is.
Exactly.
It's a mastiff made out of shadow and darkness.
It's kind of like an owl bear. It would just be it's a half owl, half bear. It fits the motif.
You know what? That's you know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But then, how do you fight shadow? Oh, wait. Do we just use light? I mean, okay. You know what? Now that I say it out loud, that probably makes sense. Yeah.
I think probably we use the friends we made along the way. Harold,
Yes.
where would we find Mr. Jenkins? It sounds like we ought to be sort of staking out his place to keep an eye out for these creatures.
All right. You're right. It's about 5 minutes from here. This town is really small. It's just keep going down the road, and you'll see an old beat up. You'll see an old beat up farm. That's where Mr. Jenkins lives. He wasn't always beat
Oh.
up, but he refuses to let anyone help him fix his house. So, you do what you can with him.
I think I've heard of Mr. Jenkins. He hasn't been the same since those rotten kids and their dog messed up his work. Sorry, I had to.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness gracious.
But no. Yeah. So.
Alright, so you guys make your way to old Mr. Jenkins's house, having a nice time. So you make your way to it. You come across an old beat up farm, looking worse for wear, with an old man, with an old man that looks to be in his kind of like mid to late 60s, from what you can tell. Looks at
Very
you and
no. Please continue. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Basically, he looks at you and says, what is it that you all want? Are you here to deal with my problem, or are you all just here to bother me like the rest of them?
Like there's rotten kids and their dog too.
Yes.
I mean, you don't really see a whole bunch of people walking in with armor and weapons and be like, "Oh yeah, we're here to give you some literature about the Slagathor. Praise be his name."
Okay, you were hunting him and now you worship the Slagathor. I don't understand your story anymore. Why?
Well, I'm saying we're not here to do that.
I know. Oh my god. Okay. He just looks at you and says, "Alright, wise. Alright, you smartass. What do you want?"
Well, we're here to get rid of those Shadow Masters for you.
Alright.
I just wanted to say real quick that I need to AFK for a little bit. Otis needs to go out, but I'll still be. I have my Bluetooth headphones on, so I'll still be listening. And Yulia likes this old guy. They think he seems, his grouchy demeanor seems like cool to them.
We could just take a quick break for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break or something. Five,
Give
10
myself
minutes or something.
get a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Alrighty.
everyone, we're gonna take a quick, probably 5 to 10 minute break. So if you need to get some water, need to get some food, go to the bathroom, now's your time. Be
Stretch your
right
limbs.
back. Yeah, stretch your limbs, all that good stuff. Be right back.
the 3-minute ads done.
Oh yeah, and it's been a bit. I think it's been at least more than 10 minutes now.
Oh.
I
No, we
think.
couldn't have been done for like 13 minutes. No.
Maybe I don't know. So
So we
yes, friends, family, countrymen. Yes.
can we be heard again?
Let me see. Yeah, you can be heard now.
Okay. Wait. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Help everyone! Fables has us trapped in his basement for 4 years!
He's making us wear onesies. They're actually quite comfortable and adorable, but help!
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my.
I feel like a stuffed bear.
All right. So as I was, what were we doing? Oh yeah, you're talking to Old Man
Shadow
Jenkins.
Mastiffs.
Yes. Shadow.
Yes.
Hi, main stains for the head pets. I should probably fix that because it's kind of all over the place.
Oh yeah, where'd your headback go? Oh, there they are.
They're fixed now. Alright, so the plan is, what is it that you guys want to do? Old Man Jenkins will explain what he can to you. Just the fact that
We should let the charismatic people handle this. Julia.
Hello, it's me, Elon Musk. I'm the richest man in the world and still claims cuck me with Chelsea Manning. Mamma mia.
oh my god,
Oh no.
Why is Elon Musk suddenly Italian?
I don't know.
It's a meme for some reason.
And why is he in our party suddenly? Talking to Old Man Jenkins.
Don't worry about it.
It's me, a Mario.
oh my god,
And it's a me, Luigi.
oh my goodness gracious.
Mario.
Mates, help! I don't know what's going on. We came back from we came back from a 10-minute break, and everyone's Italian for some reason.
Go.
Oh, Mamma mia. Oh, the ragu. They spilled the baguette.
Oh my god, I'm leaving. I don't know what's going on, and I hate it. What?
Everyone knows that Elon Musk has snap of the spaghetti. Why does he snap of the spaghetti?
So Jenkins is looking at you all like you've gone mad. I'm looking at you all like you've gone mad too.
We're all mad here, Fable.
I know we are. I know we are. Now you all need to change places.
Yeah. Fable, does Julia get the impression that Old Man Jenkins smokes?
I want to say yes.
Julia will offer Old Man Jenkins a cigarette by way of apology for intruding upon him and explains that we are here to take care of the feral Shadow Mastiff situation.
Okay. Sounds good. So he says, right. Well, I mean, you're take care of those damn things for me, then all right. What do you need from me?
Just any information you can give us on how they've been acting, where they're attacking, if they seem to attack at a specific, like, time. Just any details you can think of.
Right. Well, the best thing I can tell you is the fact that they attacked during the middle of the night. You can tell they're about to attack when you hear their howl. They're kind of like wolves in a weird way, where they have howling, even though they're not. They're not. Pattern is they pick up slowly. They picked off one or two chickens, but now they've been coming they've been getting more and more aggressive. At first, it was one or two heads, but then lately it's been about 4 or 5 of them each night. They're very aggressive. I scared them off once. Don't know how the hell I did that. Those blasted things are really scary looking. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I can tell you about the damn things. Hello.
Oh,
Mic on.
mic on.
Well,
You're all
okay.
Mycons.
So,
All of you.
what'd you have on you? When you managed to scare them off?
Um, Honestly, just a lantern, I guess. It was just a normal oil lantern. I had it on me trying to see in the dark, and
So
that's
it's
about it, I guess.
so it's true. My hypothesis was correct. Light is their weakness. Oh, it's kind of funny because you can't have shadow without light, but light can cast away the shadow too. Interesting.
Kind of the old man, Jenkins kind of looks very confused, kind of like, yes.
Sorry. Julia, Turtle, carry on. I'm gonna start taking down some notes. Did we lose them?
No, I'm still here.
Oh God. Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm
did the
just
cat-
thinking.
The cats attack or?
Nah, just got distracted. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sane. Any input?
I just look at you and say in our connecting language, like, what are... I don't understand him. Come on.
Oh, God dang it! Right, I've been lacking on you're slacking on your lessons. I'm a terrible teacher. Ah! Mute, I promise you. After we're done dealing with this, double the lessons. You're gonna be speaking common fluently like a natural born.
I say in
Any-
common, the fuck?
You.
Oh. Oh, God dang it. By the gods, as gods as my witness, you will speak common like a highborn. You'll be all fancy and posh and proper. No more swearing.
Common is a trade language. I don't know if the Highborn really have much use for it.
I mean, well, they speak all fancy, like, like bidet and how do you do, dear chap?
I slowly move away from him.
Cheerio and pop and whatnot. Like that.
I think everyone slowly moves away from him.
I feel like sometimes maybe we should probably.
Probably what?
Never mind. Just don't worry about it.
Okay. Why are you all looking at me like I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
No.
They put you in a rubber room full of rats.
No. God dang it.
I've heard that one too.
Every freaking time.
So, the guild wants us to capture these things because they think there's like interference from humanoids going on, and they want to look into it. I think if we set up some light sources in such a way that we can herd them, like scare them, and herd them into a specific location, that would be probably our best strategy. I don't know, what do y'all think?
It sounds like a strategy to me.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys try to. All right. I'll just say you guys take some time to set up a trap. You put up some lights. Well, you put up some like lanterns, things like that. How do you want to capture the mastiffs exactly? Do you want to like try to make a pitfall trap, or like have like a cage kind of looking not like a cage and have them run into it or something like that? What's...
Hmm.
Could Lady Bumblebee is associated with the guild, right? Could we use the teleportation kennel dealy to send them to her?
Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. There's something I forgot that had to do with her. I've been meaning to tell you guys this. She actually gave you guys a stone of sending. Well,
So we can talk to her?
yeah, if you ever find any animals, if you find any animals or she has any specific jobs for you, she could send you a message. But essentially, I'm kind of like treating it kind of like a stone of far speech, so yes. But yeah, pretty much, I forgot. I've been meaning to tell you guys that you have one of those now. That's specifically connected to her. So yeah, if you guys want to tell her, she'd be more than happy to take the Shadow Masters off your hand.
Okay.
Yes.
But don't we have to still catch them first?
Yeah, you still technically have to catch them first.
Yeah. Well,
So- Can we get shadow bones?
see.
Shadow Bones.
I mean, I could, if we can kind of like group up most of them, I could hit them with some fairy fire, or as I like to call it, star fire, and that'd make them brighter, or at least with some dim light, so we could see them more easily and keep them from going invisible. And then we could probably more easily catch them, as they'll probably be disorientated. Or I know.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan. I'll just say you guys take some time to set up the trap, and I'll have you guys make some rolls to see how it goes. I think that sounds good.
Woo! Let's go.
All right. So you guys took about like an hour or two of setting up traps and stuff. How do you guys gonna trap them? Since like how do you want to bait them in? I should ask. Are you gonna try to like to make a fake chicken or something like that?
You know what we need? We need a meerkat and a boar.
Why a
Mr.
boar?
Oh, Mr.
Well-
Pig.
Why a meerkat?
Well, we need something to do with the hula.
Couldn't you just do the hula? You're a goblin. Can't goblins do the hula?
I don't know. It just seems a meerkat and a wild pig together. It just seems like a good friendship, you know.
Where are we gonna get a meerkat this time of day?
Sounds like the wild boar would eat the meerkat.
Don't you carry one around in your pocket? He'll just like open up his coat pocket and just you see tucked in there a little meerkat.
Oh, I can turn into a meerkat now, right?
God damn it!
Yes, you can. You cannot turn into the meerkat. You haven't even seen one.
Is that a meerkat in your pocket, or you just happen
But
to
there's a
see me?
meerkat in his pocket.
Wait, who has a meerkat in their pocket?
I don't have a meerkat. I don't have a meerkat.
Okay, because
Well, that's too bad. I could have turned it into a boar, so your plan would have
Oh my-
worked, but without a meerkat,
me,
sadly.
I was gonna say me. So saying if you want to turn into the boar, you can. You could be the bait if you want.
But it's too late. We don't have a meerkat, so this plan won't work.
Oh my god.
But yeah, if we want to lure them, I can totally turn it into the boar and
You could always
I could
try more copyright infringement.
Listen. A boar and a meerkat hanging out is a normal thing. Rarely in nature. Disney, you're grounded. You're not allowed here right now.
Meerkats and warthogs don't actually like each other.
Listen, I don't
Go
like
back
you
to
either.
your kingdom of lies, capitalist rodent.
Getting raided by Miko. Hi Raiders, welcome. My name is Salem. I'm the owner of this lovely carnival. Welcome. My players are trying to talk about capitalist Disney. Yes, that's an actual thing at this point. I hate it.
That's always been the nature of Disney.
Oh, okay, Miko. It's literally like 2 months
Oh.
from now is when it's my birthday. You bought.
Hello, Raiders. Hello.
Hello. How you all doing?
Oh, Fable, you didn't add Streamlabs to your mod list?
What? I did.
It says you didn't.
What? Oh my god. You know what? You know what, Streamlabs? I'll deal with you later. You were fine yesterday, but now you're not.
Here, I'll give Miko a shout out.
Please, Charles, just freaking.
There we go.
Swear,
I'm sorry, Mix.
swear to God, it worked yesterday, but now apparently it doesn't want to. I don't even understand.
Hi, Miko. I saw you playing Armored Core 6. You got getting your butt kicked, but then you won. I'm so proud.
Played Armored Core 6 and it changed me. Oh my god. Okay, so alright, so before we get too distracted again, so here's the plan. Mune is gonna turn into a warthog, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Mune, you turned into you set up, I think, a cage? Again, I don't know how you're gonna trap these boys. But yes, you set up something. Mune, you pretend to be the bait. We take out the mouse from Disney because they don't exist in this world.
I'll find my way here eventually. I always do.
Oh my god, I'm so done with you. Okay, so right. Alright, so here's the thing. Right. Mune, I'm gonna probably need you to roll me I wanna say a dex save, because you're gonna try to get out of the way as soon as the mastiffs pop up, right?
I mean, do I have to?
I mean,
yeah.
you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's up to you.
Well, I mean, I could totally run into the cage, turn into something else, and slither through the bars.
That's true, actually.
Also, I was gonna hit him with a fairy fire. Disorientate him with light.
Okay, so
By light.
But I mean, this plan also works too.
okay, so that's the plan then. Okay.
That's why it's gonna be all like super druid from the D&D movie, being able to multi-beast shape into multiple things in one go.
Mune, if I allow...
Demon Lord?
Oh my god. I was saying, if you ever have the ability to become a owl bear, I want you to owl bear from the top ropes, okay?
Oh,
That's
fuck
my-
yeah, I'm
that-
going to
that's-
jump as Mune and then turn into that fucking owlbear. going down.
That's my only condition is you need to owlbear from the top ropes.
You get a fucking pile drive everyone. Gregor's gonna just wake up, looking up, seeing Mune on the ceiling before falling down and turning into an owlbear, pile driving them.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm allowing it only because I love wrestling moves.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Happy birthday, you two, even though it's not my birthday till like literally 2 months from now, you butt.
Happy birthday.
Oh my god, Fable's a January baby.
Yep, I'm a
Hey,
winter
baby.
baby, sadly.
Your butt, baby.
Not rude.
Fable.
No, it's okay. Yeah, what's up, Cody?
Julia's going to do one extra thing. They're going to gather up a bunch of lanterns and sort of like does Mr. Jenkins have a like fence enclosing his property?
Yeah, he does have a fence enclosing his property. He has livestock, so it's mostly used to try to keep them from wandering off into like the woods or being attacked by predators. It works to a point, but at the moment it's not really helpful due to the fact that the mastiffs are out and about. But yes, what are you planning, Cody?
Julia would like to hang a bunch of the lanterns on like along the fence row so that once the mastiffs are on the property, they'll like run along using prestidigitation to light them, and that way they'll like run toward wherever we've got the trap set
Okay,
instead of back from where they came.
gotcha. All right. Just all right. That sounds good. Just to clarify, Mune, are you going to try to stand in one place, or do you want to try to kind of like use yourself as bait and run to the trap to make it so that the masters specifically follow you? Like, how do you want to play it out? I'm just trying to ask so I can figure this
Being chased kind of deal, and then run in the cage,
Okay.
and then change.
out. Gotcha. Okay, so Mune, you turn into to a boar. And all right, so Mune, you turn into a boar as you walk around trying to do boar things like using your host to like dig at the ground. You hear the sounds. All of you hear the sounds. You hear the howl of the mastiff, of the shadow mastiffs coming towards you. Well, not towards you, but you hear it off in the distance. You know it's time. You all get into place. Mune, you continue to be, well, trying to pretend like you don't know what's going on. As you hear the sounds of running paws, running feet coming in your direction. As you do so, Mune, you see multiple. By multiple, I mean about five at most. Mastiffs running in your direction. What do you want to do?
I act like an animal and squeal and act like I'm running away from them.
Okay, let me show you what a shadow mastiff. There you go. Just want to show off what a shadow mastiff looks like. And yes, it does have a weird looking face jaw thingy. It has a jaw for days.
It's shaped like a friend.
It is shaped like a friend.
Friend shape.
Oh,
Yes, Cody.
did we get what sort of rest did we get between here and the forest?
Here
I
in the
assume we at least got a short rest.
Yes, from here to the forest, it was a short rest.
All right.
Good for druids and warlocks. Not really the best for every other class. Must pet friend. Yes, please pet the doggo friend. All right, Mune. As you're running away, as you're running farther and farther, I need you to roll me a dexterity save real quick. Mune? Oh no,
Sorry,
Mune's
can you
done.
say that?
I
It's been.
said as you're running, as you're trying to run faster and faster, I need you to roll me a dexterity save, please.
I can do it. I'm a pro dexterity save, baby. Here we go. Fail. 8.
Oh my god, you do fine. You're fine. But yes, Mew, as you continue to run in, leading the masters, they seem to be giving chase to you. And after about a minute or two of running, you actually are able to run right into the trap. You are now inside the cage, with the rest of the mastiffs slowly piling in. As soon as they
Okay,
do,
I'm gonna. No, I was gonna say I'm gonna act like I'm cornered, kind of deal. So I make sure they all get in.
Yep. Okay. So as you do so, the mastiffs do slowly make their way into the cage, not noticing that it's actually a trap. They do begin to growl at you, almost as though they're predators looking at a potential meal for themselves.
I'm guessing one of the other members would probably have to close the trap door or whatever.
Yeah.
So I would wait for that, and then turn into a snake or something small and slither out.
Okay.
Can I use Mage Hand to? Oh wait, no. Do I have Mage Hand? Sorry, nope. I don't. Never mind. Don't have Mage Hand.
How
Whoopsie.
dare you?
Our skid mage right now.
I have Mage Hand.
Okay.
At least someone's useful in this.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's,
God.
I closed the
Oh.
cage. I closed the cage with Mage Hand.
that's so mean. Damn.
Hey, he's making me take extra classes because I don't speak his language, okay?
Oh my god. I'm gonna give you a weird.
It's not. It's not just my language. It's the common language. Most
Of this
everyone uses.
realm. Of this realm.
I'm gonna give
Well, you're
you an
stuck in this
apparatus.
realm, so you better learn it. If you want to survive it.
You know what, Mune? I'm gonna give you an apparatus that lets you speak common. However, the thing is, you're gonna sound like a weird old man when you talk.
Well, you see, kids, back in my
Yeah, it's pretty much that's
I was
yes,
the greatest demon lord ever. Yeah, Immune would be okay with this.
yes, that is the you won't be able to tell you sound like that, but everyone else can hear you sound like a weird old man. Okay, but jokes aside, Turtle, you're able to close the gate right behind Mune. Mune, as the gate closes behind the mastiffs, one of them tries to jump at you. Luckily, you're able to dodge the jump. You're able to dodge the attack and make your way out of the cage as you turn into a snake and slither out of it. The mastiffs, angered by this trickery, begin to throw themselves at the cage. That's when I assume you guys try to weaken them using the lanterns and lights.
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, the mastiffs get even more aggressive, hitting themselves upon the gates. Just
Why are
then,
we keeping the? Oh, I'm just looking at the Earth Bright. Why are we keeping these things alive? Aren't these things like pure evil or something?
as you do so, as you say that, Turtle, the lanterns go up, and the mastiffs begin to kind of like begin to slow down. As they were trying to attack the gate, they begin to slowly whimper and slowly become pacified. Evil to some, cute to others. That's actually very true. It's very true, Lord Jesus. But yes, the mastiffs are in the cage. They are very pacified. They kind of seem really weak. They're not hurt or anything. They just don't really know what to do because the light is actually affecting them right now. What do you guys want to do now?
Well, time to shove him into the sack. right? That's what we do,
That's
right?
what
We
she-
shove 'em in the sack, right?
That's what she said.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. I mean, if one of you wants to talk to them, you have the ability to.
Uh,
It's not out of the
Yeah,
realm of possibility,
we'll-
guys.
does beach speech work with these dudes?
Technically, I'm gonna say yes for this one. I
It's
mean,
okay if you say no.
I know. Technically, they're not normal animals or monstrosities, but yet a lot of.
That means I can turn into them, right?
I'll get back to you on that one. I gotta figure some stuff out with that.
How dare you?
I'm not against the idea of Mune. It's just that it's not a normal dog.
I'm not a normal druid. There you go. I said that out of character, so it doesn't count.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Busted. Busted.
I said that out of character. Doesn't count.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious almighty. Okay. Alright, so yes, you'll be able to talk to this one, Julian. What do you want to say?
Look, I don't know why you moved hunting grounds all of a sudden, but these animals are ours, and we're protecting them. So, if you just listen to us, we can take you to someplace new where the hunting's easy and people aren't going to hurt you, but if you don't cooperate, then we're gonna have to fight you.
The leader, at least is presumed to be the leader, growls at you and says, "Nothing you do will compare to the monster we once served did to us. If what you say is true, and we can be free of him, fine. We will leave and we will go to this new home of yours. However, if he finds us, we will hunt you down, creature."
Sure thing. My name is Pierre Manslapper, and I live in Jawbreaker, so tell us about the monster.
He looks at you and says, He is a tall, strange, let's see, how do I describe this? Because let's see. Give me a second while I try to figure something out of my brain. I'm not that smart, so his description of him is going to be kind of weird. The description of him is strange. He is a tall, hyena-like man. He had gathered my pack from our home, forced us to serve him. It forced us to serve him, hunt game for him, cause mischief for him, do all this terrible things, and now we are trapped here. He has strange fur, a strange red fur, and he smells of death. Well, when he says smells of death, he smells of rot.
Huh. Okay.
Did he travel with other creatures?
He traveled with others of his kind, yes. He has a he has a strange collection of other animals as well. Some he uses them to hunt with him, others he uses them to feed his other. He uses them to feed his favorite pet. As soon as he says that, you kind of notice his body language shows stress and fear when he mentions the favorite pet.
Hmm. Interesting.
Tell us about the favorite.
It
Just
is.
answer this last thing for us,
It is.
and you're off to the easy life. Sorry.
It is hard to explain what this pet is. Smells. It smells like an animal. It sounds like an animal. It is different. It is. It is. Hmm. It is a weird combination of things. It appears to be almost like that of a bear, but with feathers. So, I mean, it looks like it says. But yet, when it opens its mouth, it appears to have a. It appears to have an eye in its mouth. Is it an eye? I've never seen it. Those that get close to it are fed to it.
Hmm. Gregory's just
Alright.
kind of look just very concerned. Everyone's like, um, I don't like the sound of any of this. What should we do?
I mean, our job was to get information for the guild, so we pass it along to them, and they send someone above our pay grade to deal with it.
Okay.
Julia doesn't know they're the protagonist or a protagonist yet.
No, I know. It's just Julia. Thing is, thing is, one of your quests is to literally hunt a specific knoll that's known to use animals as that is known to use animals for hunting and stuff like that. So it might be a connection with that.
I forgot that that was our job specifically.
It's okay. It happens. It's been a while. It's been a while, so don't worry about it. But yes, yes, that is what happens.
Okay.
I mean, out of character, I knew we'd have to deal with it eventually because we're the party and he's the obvious main antagonist, but I forgot Julia knew that in character.
Yeah. It's okay, Cody. So, what do you want? Is there any other questions you want to ask the Shadow Masters?
I don't have any, but if someone else has some, Julia will translate.
Greg is like trying to process all this information right now. It's like like is calculating their and doing like little quick self readings of their chances of survival.
So sorry, I had to walk away for a second. I apologize. What's going on right now?
Julia is currently asking the Mastiffs some questions. They explained that they were taken from their home and forced to serve a strange hyena-like man and that this hyena person has a bunch of animals that he uses to either hunt or feed to his other pets, specifically his favorite pet that appears to have the body of an owl and feathers. Wait, sorry, the body of a bear but has feathers, but it also has a strange eye in its mouth. Or they're not sure if it's an actual eye or it's a weird pattern. Then again, he's not the smartest, so take what he says with, however, take his description the best that you can.
I I don't want to just assume that this hyena man is like the same one that we've dealt with before.
Oh, now you don't want to assume. I see how it is.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to assume he's he's Mr. Grimoire. So, um,
Yes, I've been dealing with a buttload of gnolls. Maybe they're connected somehow. Who knows? I'm the one writing this story.
I, gue- uh, I guess Gregory would ask Julia if he could ask the hounds if wait, can they even see in color? I was gonna ask him if he was wearing a red outfit.
Um, the hounds will explain that the only one they've ever seen doesn't seem to wear an outfit. He just has like weird leather on his body.
Oh, okay. Good news, everyone. Not the vampire. But this bear-like creature with feathers, this kind of has me concerned. Are we? Is it? I wonder if they're talking about like an owl bear.
Man, bear, bird.
Oh, I didn't realize that I was muted. Sorry. Fable.
Yes.
Fable. Can I roll a nature check and to see if I know what this is?
Sure, you can. Roll me that nature, please, and thank ya. Alright, Turtle, you would understand that you're messing with a bullet, and it's coming after Gregory, just purely out of spite for no reasons. No,
Well, he is halfling, so.
no, I'm kidding. But jokes aside, bad jokes aside, um, Turtle, with your knowledge on animals and other such monstrosities, you would understand that the description does seem to fit a owl bear, the body of a bear, but also strange combination of feathers and fur. However, you've never heard of an owl bear that supposedly has a eye in its mouth. That doesn't sound normal at all.
That sounds absolutely freaking terrifying if I had to say anything.
Yes, but it does sound
That
like...
sounds like a new form for Mew.
Oh my god, stop it, you.
Oh my god.
But yes, it does sound like they're describing what appears to be an owl bear.
Hmm. Whose mic is picking up extra stuff? Oh, it's
That's-
Fable. Fable's mic is
Alright.
picking up. Do you have noise suppression on?
I do, but it never works. It's butts.
That means that sound that it's picking up is really loud then.
It's butts, Karst. There, it shouldn't be picking it up anymore.
No, it's good now. So, ah, dang. Alright, so time to get these guys in the sack, right? God, that sounds so wrong.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's not do that, but let's
let's shove him into the bag and get him sent off to Lady Bumblebee.
One last thing.
Yes.
Does the knoll come to you in person, or speak to you in your mind, or how does he give you orders?
Sometimes he comes to us in person, but other times he summons us with a special whistle. A special sound. Every time you hear the whistle, we are forced to follow his orders.
All right. Anyone have paper?
Oh, Gregory does.
I have rope. I have plenty of
Oh,
rope.
wait. We've got the sending stone.
Yeah, we got the stone, right?
Oh. I was gonna say do have this Lagathor contract.
Oh my god.
We need to get
I
rid of
was
that
going
thing.
to, like, tie a note to one of them, but no, we can just contact Lady Bumblebee directly and tell her all the stuff we've learned.
Okay. She'll say, alright, thank you so much for the information. Please stay safe. I'll make sure that these lovely animals, I'll make sure that they have a good place here, or I'll try to relocate them home if all possible. I'll make sure that I'll make sure that a proper reward is sent to you as well for making sure these animals are unhurt. Be on the lookout. I'm trying something a bit new, but knowing this, it might backfire a little bit. So sorry in advance. Right?
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, you'll tell that to Lady Bumblebee. She's will happily take the animals, and you guys should receive a payment in the next 2 to 3 months, give or take. Not really, I'm kidding. I'll get back to you guys on that in a second, actually. But yes. You guys send the animals off safely, and you did it. You guys did it. You figured out a way to get rid of the shadow mastiffs, and no one got hurt.
Thankfully,
Right?
that could have gone bad.
Oh yeah.
I think it went just fine.
Oh yeah, I could have
I
done
think it went
it.
just fine.
Yeah.
All right, good news. You guys did it.
We did it. Yeah, we did it. Yeah.
All right.
Time to celebrate.
All right, Harold. After you guys want to after you guys can get a long rest, or no, you can probably get a long rest, and in the morning, Harold will pay you guys the reward for dealing with these things,
Okay.
if you want.
Better be tree fitty.
Oh my god, yes, it's 300.
Why tree fitty?
I don't know, just tree fitty.
Oh my god. All right,
Sorry.
so you guys get a long rest in. You guys get a nice long rest in, and in the morning, you are greeted by Harold, who says, thank you guys for that. Now that hopefully the creatures have been dealt with and are in better hands, here's the reward I promised. Here's the reward that was promised on the note. And he hands you 100 gold.
Alrighty. Oh, Julie, you're down in hit dice? Oh dear. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Not to be confused with Doki Doki.
Oh my god.
I don't want to
Alright,
panic.
so we're
So.
starting a literature club. Oh my god, that's what Greg is doing to Mune, isn't it? It all makes sense now.
No, it's not a literature club. He's trying to get you involved with. It's just education.
Edumation.
He just wants to educate you.
Edumate.
Educate. Fine.
Edumate.
Do it. Fine. Fine.
Edumation.
Nah.
Okay. So now that you guys done that, what's the plan next, guys?
Uh,
I don't know. Well, I mean, we have other jobs to do, but I'm not sure if we should tackle them without Lumi.
while we're in Golden Jelly,
Mm-hmm.
is there a Big Bubba's franchise here?
No.
Yes. Oh.
Sadly, no. It's a very small village that they don't really have such chain restaurants.
Fair.
Also, where's our money?
I'm working on it.
Where's our money?
What?
Where's my transformations? That's my money.
Oh my god. I'm not. Get out of here, you. Oh, alright, so here's the thing. Here's what happens. You are all, as you guys are preparing to leave or go to the next area, you guys are given, you guys are approached by a very adorable flying elephant. A very small one, in fact, with tiny wings.
The baby!
Yes, the baby's here.
Fable, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What can we harvest from its body?
You are not hurting the baby
Oh.
elephant.
Oh God.
Get
What?
out of here.
No, don't harvest. From
Wait,
the
what's
baby.
wrong? What's wrong?
Don't harvest from the baby.
What are you talking about? Obviously some sort of demon.
It's not-
Look at that cute little face.
I take great offense to that.
I am not allowing anyone to hurt the Hollyfin. You monster.
Hello, little friend. What is your wisdom?
The wisdom is I can't swim. Oh God help, why are you just standing there? Drowns. No, I'm kidding. The Hollyfin greets
That is
you.
a good wisdom.
No, bad jokes aside, the
Oh.
Hollyfin does say this. It says, "Hello, I am here to deliver a gift from Lady Bumblebee." And he kind of like has like, you notice it has like a little like a kind of like a little sack sack on the side, and he pulls out a bag using this trunk and hands it to you.
Oh. What'd he hand us?
He hands you a payment from Lady Bumblebee.
Oh.
It is
He's a little delivery elephant.
yeah, he has
Every
like
single.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he just has like a little mailman's cap on his head, kind of like from the Legend of Zelda, essentially. Hmm?
My brain every single time somebody says I have something for you, my next thought is knife to the stomach, death to tyrants.
Oh my god! I don't know why your brain goes there.
And then that person gets knifed in the stomach. The person saying, "Death to traitors."
Oh my god!
Then that person gets knifed in the stomach. Death to collaborators.
Oh my
Then
god!
that person gets knifed in the stomach. Death to backstabbers.
Oh my days! What are you two referencing? Jesus Christ!
You see, when you just keep having traitors like that, you have to bring in the snakes that eat the traitors, and then in order to get rid of the snakes, you have to bring in the gorillas that eat the snakes.
What you say?
God.
So how much did we get paid?
Alright, since Shadow Mastiffs are very interesting creatures not from this plane, they're kind of exotic in a way. Lady
Yes.
Bumblebee actually gave you 200, sorry, not 200, $150.
10, 25. Shoot, how are we gonna break this down?
I should probably make it 160 just to make it more even.
What?
Well,
what if I do-
150 is divisible by 5, and there's 5 party members, so...
Okay.
Well, actually, if we do it by 25, that leaves 25 left over. Oh wait, no, wait.
No?
Lumi.
Oh wait, no. So that would give us 30 gold each.
All right,
If
let
it's
me.
150.
Yeah, it's not it.
So I do math well.
All right, so how much am I gonna give Lumi so I can make sure to write it in the character sheet?
30.
30
If we get paid 150, then it's 30 for each of us.
Yes.
I'm up to 218 gold gross.
Oh god.
Well, plus another 20 for her cut from the mission.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I wrote it down on Lumi's page.
Whew,
50 extra
okay.
gold for Lumi.
Oh goodness.
Alright, so after the tiny hollyphant gives you your gold, it says to have a great day, and they start flying back home.
Hold on. What is your name?
I gotta give it an adorable name.
I'll be right back, guys.
What do I name this one? I'm gonna be here for a while, guys, so
Chimney sweep.
his name's not Jiminy Sweet.
Norpal Bingus.
I'm gonna name it Bingus.
Can we name the next one Chungus?
Yes, we can name the next one Chunkus.
And one named Wagugus.
We're gonna have a whole army of polypeds named very, very silly things, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright, so Bingus waves you all goodbye and hopes you all have a good day and starts flying back home.
Bingus is my favorite coworker.
I'm glad that Bingus is your favorite coworker. Alright, so, because I think the next one is going to be kind of combat heavy, and we have like about 30 minutes left. I think we'll just have you guys go to whatever place you want to go next, and then we'll end the session there. That sounds pretty good, right?
Neat.
We go to 5.
Alright, you guys pack your bags, each your houses. I don't know where I'm going with this, I'll be completely honest. Alright, so you guys make your way to number 5, taking a long rest before you do so. Well, you already got an experience. Alright, so number 5. I will now explain to you what number 5 is on your notes. It appears that undead boars have been attacking farms nearby. Have been apparently attacking boars nearby. It is believed that this is the origin, or where possibly they might be gathering. It's not 100% sure, but your duty is to try to find the boars and stop them. Because they're undead, they sadly are considered an invasive species. As well as the fact that boars in real life actually do more property damage to farms than anything else.
Yeah, they're very destructive as an invasive species and also really fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, boars are intense.
I read when I was like a little kid, my teacher in like 3rd grade kept a bunch of old National Geographics for like cutting out for collages and stuff. I, at way too early an age, read an article about a guy who was like doing nature photography in some developing country that had a large population of wild boars, and he described in graphic detail how, like, he was once chased up a tree by a wild boar with a bunch of other people, and one of the people fell down into the herd of boars, and described how there wasn't enough left of the guy to send home for a funeral.
Yeah. I know pigs and other such things will actually eat a person if they get the opportunity to. That's
Yep.
terrifying.
It left an impression.
Yep, I can tell. I can tell. Jesus Christ almighty. Okay. Alright. So everyone, I just want to say we're gonna be ending the session here. You all did great. I'm very proud of you. You guys killed some weird chicken monster bird thingies and captured some shadow masters without anyone getting hurt. Yay. Next week we'll be dealing with undead boars. Hopefully it'll be weird. Hopefully we'll deal with that soon. Let's see what else. Hopefully we'll have the whole party here, because it'll be nice to have animals, you know? Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who should we raid? We should raid somebody. Let's see. Raid. Does anyone have anyone in mind? Right, Troy? Normally I ask Kars, but Kars is kind of away at this point in time, so...
Let's see here. Could always jump in on Kiala.
Yeah, sure, let's give love to Kiala, because Kiala's playing Dragon Dogma, which is kind of a weird game, from what I can understand.
Game is like Skyrim, only it's got like Monster Hunter aspects to it.
So, Monster Hunter meets Skyrim?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Alrighty, everyone. I just want to say thank you again for everyone for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. Miko, thank you so much for the raid and for the birthday wishes. Even though it's not my birthday. You what? I will see you all again. I'll see you all tomorrow, everyone. Because I'm gonna be streaming some more. We're gonna be raiding my dear friend, Player 3 Kiala. She's playing Dragon Dogma, which is a very interesting game. So yeah, we'll start the raid. Thanks again. Y'all are beautiful people. Keep being beautiful. Have a good night. Good morning, sweet dreams, all that good stuff. Take care of yourselves. Make sure to drink lots and lots of water. At this point, I forget it, so I'm nervously saying it every time. Bye.
Bye.